Hi guys, how are we doing today?
Oh, I know you. Great. How are you?
How would the dude respond to meeting a minion?
Hi, brother. Hey, man. Let's hang. Let's make some movies. You into making movies?
Have you ever hidden a joke or like a little tip of the cap to someone in your life just so they would get it?
That is an amazing question.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Guys, this is an honor. I genuinely, as a 40-year-old man, truly love this movie. Thank you for taking the time.
I agree. Same here.
In Hollywood, the new stars at the silver screen changed the face of the motion picture industry forever.
And Mr. Bridges, if you don't mind, I'm going to start with you because it goes without saying you have starred in some of the greatest films of all time. I was raised on Tron and Starman. I think The Big Lebowski is the greatest comedy ever made. I think The Last Picture Show might be some of the greatest direction ever put on film. So, thinking about all of the incredible films you've been a part of, if you are being honest, in your heart of hearts, which of your movies would have been made better if Minions were in them?
Wow.
Well, all the ones you mentioned would probably have been improved drastically. I'd love to see a Lebowski Minions movie.
Very different energies. He's along for the ride on that one.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
I got to be honest, I've been doing this for 20 years. I never thought in my career I'd ever get to ask this question. How would the dude respond to meeting a minion?
Hi, brother. Hey, man. Let's hang. Let's make some movies. You into making movies? Yeah, let's make a movie, man.
Bobby, tell me that wasn't one of the greatest moments of
I
all
want to
time.
thank you for doing that. Thank you for asking since I got to be a part of it. Thank you.
Dick would make a perfect Big Lebowski.
Oh,
Would be
100%.
very good. Yeah.
That was perfect.
Bobby, I've got to ask you this. When you get to go to your friends and family and you get to brag to them that you were starring in the new Minions movie,
That's all I
do
do.
you ever see a look of disappointment in their eyes when you have to tell them that you're not actually playing one of the minions?
I'm minion shaped in real life, so my kids assume I'm a minion. One of my favorite parts, I can't believe I'm saying this on television, is when you're in a cartoon like this, is like when you get an action figure of your character. It's the coolest thing in the world to me. I bought more stuff on Amazon before the movie came out. It's all been delivered. Yes. I have a Big Lebowski action figure that I was like, I'm not going to bring it today, maybe tomorrow.
James, you have a real gift for filmmaking.
Eureka! Gloria, hallelujah! Like a movie! Un movie de minions con monsters!
Hi guys, how are we doing today?
Oh, I know you. Great. How are you?
Doing very well. So good to see you guys. I'm nearly a 40-year-old man and I truly love this movie. So seriously, thank you for taking the time.
That's okay. That's safe. That's safe.
Yeah, fair enough. Jesse, I'm actually going to start with you. I think it goes without saying, I've told you this before, you've starred in some of my favorite movies so far this century, whether it's Social Network or Squid and the Whale or Adventureland or Real Pain, honestly. So thinking about all the incredible films that you've been a part of, if you're being honest in your heart of hearts, which one of your movies would have been better if Minions had been in it?
Yeah, definitely a real pain. I mean, it was so heavy. I don't know why anybody would make a movie about that subject. And to have little minions following us on a sad tour of Poland, I think would have lightened up the whole thing.
And just, we don't acknowledge them at all. They're a part of the group.
They're on the tour, and maybe one is Jewish, and that's it.
We know which one?
You'll see because they'll be wearing a little hat.
Bobby.
Oh, Humphrey.
Piñata. Carbonara. Lasagna.
Zoe, I'm sort of curious, when you get to go to your friends and tell your friends and family and brag that you are going to star in the new Minions movie, is there ever a glimmer of disappointment when you do have to reveal to them that you're not actually going to be voicing one of the minions?
And not only that, I'm definitely not the star. I'm in like a couple scenes, but it feels as though this is the biggest moment of my life and career, and by far the biggest starring role I've ever been in. The level of excitement and like shock and awe and like starstruckness by my family and friends, like nothing has ever gotten them more excited ever. So, and by the way, for me too, like full blown, beyond excited, because who doesn't love the Minions?
Don't forget too, I think Hannibal Lecter was only in like 18 minutes of Silence of the Lambs, and people he won Best Actor for that. So a star is a star, no matter how much you're actually in.
Not the first comparison, I think. For
Toot toot.
I'm going to tell you, just as a movie fan, I love it. Like, yes, this is obviously a movie for kids, but there are obviously so many great jokes for movie fans in this movie. There's a Buster Keaton reference and a Charlie Chaplin reference, and there's Casablanca and the Blob. And so I love that there's stuff hidden for other people in this movie. I'd love to know, in your films and your performances, have you ever hidden a joke or like a little tip of the cap to someone in your life just so they would get it?
that is an amazing question.
I think I do that all the time.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, I always just use names of people that I know, and anytime I write anything, or if you're improvising, especially like in Zombieland, we were improvising, especially you, like tons and tons of stuff.
You too, same thing.
No, but you were nuts. Did you have anything? Was there a little Easter egg in there?
In that, I'm sure, but I don't have a memory like past yesterday. All I remember is
Sally Tally. She did the funniest improv I've ever seen in my life in Zombieland 2. She just kept getting Woody Harrelson's character's name wrong, and every little wrong name you gave, it was just the funniest thing.
But you're not giving yourself any. You would come up with the best ideas and just like feed them to me, and I got to take full credit.
That's not what happened.
100%.
Really? Oh, okay. I'll take that then. Yeah. But yes, we do it all the time, and usually that stuff gets cut. Like, I noticed one time I was in a movie and I was like wearing, and I was like the lead role in a movie, but one of the shirts that I was wearing was from my shirt. And I remember being so excited. I was like, that's really my shirt. And everybody's like, yeah, but that's also you. You're in the movie. You don't have to brag about the shirt. But I was like, but there's something so special about sneaking it in, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Bridges, I'm going to cut you loose on this. I love that you play these studio executives that have very interesting ideas about what works and what does not work in a movie. And I'm sure over your career, you have heard some notes from the people up top. What is the most interesting note a performance of yours or a film of yours has ever received from an up top studio executive?
Oh, man, the stories are too long.
I got nowhere to be.
God, man, let me see. Well, oh man, the story that pops in my mind is too damn long. What am I going to say? I mean, I'll say it. Then it's your problem. You got to cut it, right? Ray Stark, did a movie with John Huston. Ray Stark produced. And it was a wonderful scene, a dream scene, was one of my favorite scenes. But Houston was approaching it very differently than I thought. It was a comedic scene, and I thought the more serious I play it, the humor would come out. And then John had I wanted to serve the director, and Ray Stark said, what did you think of the dailies? And I said, oh, I didn't like it too much. He said, don't worry. Candy Clark, who I was living with at the time, played my wife, and she said, don't worry, after the movie is over, we're going to give you guys some acting lessons. And I had been nominated for an Academy Award prior to that. I said, whatever you think. And Candy, who had never acted before, she said we would go like twice a week to Jeff Corey, who was a very tough acting coach. And I would make her cry, because the dream, I'd wake up from a dream and I would be mad at her and she would say, why are you crying? I say, you know what you did. And I had a dream that she was holding the hand of my best friend. And I say, it was that kind of thing. But Candy was made to cry every time we went. And then finally we went to do the reshoot. And Candy went up to John Huston and said, I don't know what to say. I'm not supposed to tell you, but we've been taking acting lessons now, and I don't know quite what to do. And John Huston said, just do it the way you did it before.
Oh, yeah,
Knowing full well that he was not going to put that scene in the movie. See, that's a long story, man, but that's what popped into my head. That's what you got, man.
That's a TikTok.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Greatest Minions interview of all time.
Well, Candy will get a kick out of it, right? Can? Yeah.
I love you guys. Thank you for this true story. My girlfriend is pregnant with our first kid. The first time she ever felt a baby move was when this movie started. True story.
Oh, man. Well,
congratulations.
Congrats. It's going to be a wild thing.
Oh, that's the best.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for your time.
All right.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.